Sports to the Bone family. Blessings, 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 my viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to another video. Thank you all for checking this one out. Really appreciate the love and support. So, I have a couple of interviews here that I want to dissect. One is from Captain Shai Hope and one from former Captain Nicholas Pooran. Now, both guys spoke about the game against Nepal, and they spoke about a few things that we need to fix as we look to go deeper in the tournament. So I'm gonna be sharing what they said, and I'm just gonna give my opinion, and you guys can let me know what you think in the comment section. So starting off with our captain Shai Hope, the first thing he did was to commend the players, saying that it was commendable that we got off to a poor start, but we were still able as a batting group to hold things together and put on a good total, a total of 339. So, he's saying that is definitely commendable. He alluded to the fact that when he and Nicholas Pooran were there, remember we were like 53 for 3, and he said that it was all about absorbing some pressure and just making sure that they can put some runs on the board that the bowlers can actually go out there and bowl at. So he's saying that was the whole plan alongside Nicholas Pooran, just to make sure that they bat deep. And once they bat deep, then they would have put a little launch at the end. I think he was saying that after over, a couple of overs before the final power play, they said, listen, all right, we're gonna go a little bit more risky, see if we can up the tempo. And we had wickets in the bank at that time. So he's saying that was the whole plan. Just come, absorb pressure, stabilize things, and then take it down to the back end. Spoke about Pooran, Shai Hope, that is, saying that once Pooran gets more than majority of the time when Pooran gets is able to score runs, we do well. That is what Shai Hope is saying, in congratulating Pooran on his second ODI century. Shai Hope also spoke about the fact that we just need to play good cricket all around. So it's not about, if you don't get a good start, the middle and the lower order try to hold things together, and then the bowlers, it's all about just going out there and, being professionals and getting the job done. One of the things that we have been talking about on this platform is the fact that Alzarri Joseph probably needs to get the new ball. And in the last interview prior to this one, Shai Hope had indicated that, listen, based on the situation, we will bowl the bowler that we think will get the job done. And according to him, they thought it would have been a good idea to open up with Alzarri Joseph, get some pace going at the openers, make sure they don't get off to a flying start. And they were targeting them with mostly short ball, fast short balls. We would have seen that taking a few wickets. So he spoke about that, and he also spoke about the other bowlers, saying that it's always good to have everybody chipping in. We know that Alzarri is a world-class bowler, but it's a unit, so you want to make sure that everybody is chipping in. And talking about unit, he also made mention of the field, the fielding efforts, saying that they all know that they let themselves down in the field, and that is definitely something that they need to work on. They need to get that right going forward, because we can't continue to put down catches and miss field balls and stuff. According to Shai Hope, it's all about mindset and attitude where fielding is concerned. It's all about making sure they have the right attitude in terms of knowing that they cannot let anything slip. Even though you might be leading by a total that you think the team not going to get. Can't let anything slip is basically what he was saying. And according to him, the team will regroup, and they will definitely do better on Saturday. He also spoke about the camp in general, the team, saying that it's in a good mood. Everybody is gelling together, and it's all about going out there and backing each other, and just being professionals and just playing the game to the best of their ability. So that is basically how Shai Hope summed up things at the end of that game there. You know, he finished off by saying that, you know, they need to just go out there and show that they can play elite cricket, or they are elite cricketers. So, you know, that is what the captain had to say. Now, the former captain, Nicholas Pooran, he basically walked along the same line of what Shai Hope was saying. You know, basically saying that, you know, it's important to get those runs on the board, and, you know, he's happy that he was able to get a century, but, you know, he's even happier that he was able to contribute to a West Indies win. So that is it. That is it. In terms of Pooran main idea. You remember that all they have been talking about is that, you know, it's a team. It doesn't matter the milestones. You know, you just want to know that the team get across the line, and that is what Pooran is saying. You know, Pooran also addressed the mistakes in the field, saying that, you know, we have to show that we are more hungry, and show that we are an international team, you know, that is there to compete. So, you know, we can't be that sloppy. And he's saying that in terms of the players, a few people, they have failed so far, so they just need to come good, because it's not a long tournament. You don't have a lot of time, so people just need to come good. And according to Pooran, there's a lot of potential in the team, and the guys will just have to deliver. That is what Pooran is saying. The guys will just have to deliver, and he said that the quality is there, and, you know, they need to qualify. They have to qualify, because the people of the Caribbean, you know, we are here waiting to see what's going to happen, and, you know, we want to support the team in the actual World Cup and not in qualifiers only. So that is what the two senior players had to say in terms of that game. So I don't need to iron out anymore anything else. You know, I think they addressed it, talk about, you know, trying to finish off teams when you are bowling, try to, you know, finish off strong with the bat, and try to be ruthless in the field. Make sure that you are clinical, you are clean in the outfield. You know, these are things that even when you win games, you know, we highlight these things, and from time to time we hear people saying that if we cannot satisfy, what are you? But I'm a bit taken aback, because it's always about improving. And we hear the coach Sammy, we hear Pooran, we hear Shai Hope saying the same thing. Say, even though you win, they are always looking for room to improve, and there's always areas that needs to be cleaned up, you know. But I don't know. Sometimes us as fans, you know, I don't know if we get ahead of ourselves when we see a victory, so we think that we are across the line. You know, there can be a victory, and there are a lot of things that still needs to be done. An ugly victory is better than a pretty loss, is what they like to say in football. But, you know, there's always room for improvement. You know, so that is all I'm saying. Gonna leave this one right here for now, and I'll be in the comment section to see what you all have to say. Big up on yourself.